For 2022, banks and real estate both predict a shortage of homes, an increase in mortgage rates, a decrease in sales, and an increase in price. Today, we're going to be going over what this all means, how you can use this information. Also, if you're wanting to live in St. John or Quispamsis, New Brunswick, and you're willing to wait 4 to 5 months from you watching this video right now, then I may have a solution for you. Thank you very much for clicking this video. If this is your first time in, my name is Vincent. I'm a real estate agent with eXp Realty here in St. John, New Brunswick. I've been actively selling real estate for over 3 years now. My goal on this channel is to bring you relevant real estate information in an entertaining way. If you like that, just hit the like button and give me a subscribe, follow along for the journey. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. So for those of you who may already know, we are currently in a record hot real estate market, and it's not just in New Brunswick, this is all around Canada. So real estate has become the talk of the town and the talk around supper tables. So I want to go over some of the things that everybody's talking about, which is the supply shortages and the increasing in mortgage rates for us here in St. John. But first, I think it's super important to cover this article that was recently published by the CIBC because I want all my clients to know this.
The headline reads, St. John housing prices continue to soar in a supply-challenged market.
With the opening line saying,
An increase in inventory is the only thing that will stabilize the market, the board says. First-time homebuyers in St. John should continue to expect a competitive and more expensive housing market in 2022, according to Realty predictions. The Royal Lepage spokesperson for New Brunswick highlighted how the prices of residential homes, condos, and apartments have increased by 36% between the last quarter of 2020 and the last quarter of 2021.
Like I mentioned in this video that I'll tag right above me.
According to the St. John Real Estate Board, 2021 home sales from St. Stephen to Sussex obliterated the annual record set in 2020 by 10%.
Which is crazy, so we just keep breaking record after record here 2 years in a row.
The board president, Corey Bro, said low inventory, an increase in buyers, and high sales prices will continue. Prices are definitely going to rise, he said. We're not sure how much they're going to rise, but the only thing that is going to stabilize the market is more inventory.
So part of what is causing the shortage of homes is the following.
Bro said sellers are hesitant to list their houses in fear that they won't find anywhere affordable to go. People are also worried about having people in their homes
because of these current times. Now, so when you add that fear of not having anywhere to go with an influx of people coming to New Brunswick, because we have some of the most affordable real estate in all of the country, so you have people that don't want to move and a whole bunch of people that want to come here, which is creating very low supply of real estate on the market, because the ones that do come up are getting bought just like that. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. We've never seen anything like it. So I really like this part here. It says,
in St. John, prices have been lower compared to the rest of the country, Bro said. And the increase in price is more of a price correction.
Well, that sounds really familiar, which I said it before this article was published. Let's take a look at it right now. Personally, I believe that this is a major market correction.
Personally, I believe that this is a major market correction.
So I'm very glad that the board president and I share a very similar opinion. Bro also said,
first-time homebuyers should rely on professional real estate agents, and holding out for a decrease in price may not pay off. You'll probably see prices stay the same or stabilize. He said, I don't think they're going to come down too much.
So now let's move on to some of the predictions from the real estate and the banks for 2022. Something I just want to clarify before we get into this next part. And at the start of this video, I was talking about an increase in prices and a decrease in sales. So when I'm saying that, for prices, I'm talking about the home values themselves, okay? And when I say sales, I'm talking about the total collective units sold. So if you hear that sales are going down, that means that there's less homes being sold, but prices going up mean that the prices obviously is going up on the homes that are being sold. I just wanted to mention that because I got a little bit confused when I was first reading this, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't losing anybody. Starting off with the Canadian Real Estate Association, and they have predicted for 2022 that the sales of homes is going to go down by 8.6%. And they have also forecasted that the price of the homes being sold is going to go up by 7.6%. And here's what they had to say. Along with an unprecedented supply crunch, there are quite a few other factors that will play an important role in Canadian housing markets in 2022. Ongoing strong demand from an unobservable but no doubt large number of households waiting for new listings to show up will be one tailwind, CREA says. There will also be headwinds, chief among them being higher interest rates. Well, the Bank of Canada has set the stage for a tightening cycle of still indeterminate size to begin as early as April of next year. Mortgage rates have already started to move higher, first this past spring and again in the last few months. So before I share my thoughts on any of this, I'm just going to move right through onto what Royal Lepage thinks. They said, following more than a year of record price appreciation across the country, Canada home values are expected to rise strongly again in 2022, however at a slower pace compared to 2021. Pent-up demand for buyers who were unable to transact in 2021, coupled with the growing need for shelter, new household formation, and newcomers to Canada will continue to put upward price pressure on a market suffering from a chronic supply shortage. That's a strong word to use, chronic supply shortage. Wow. And that just means that it's been going on for so long, that this has been happening now for almost 2 years. Here's what RE/MAX thinks. They believe that in 2022, that the house price forecast will go up by 9.2%, which is very good news. And here's what they had to say. RE/MAX is anticipating steady price growth across the Canadian real estate market in 2022, with an interprovincial migration continuing to be a key driver of housing activity in many regions. Based on surveys of RE/MAX brokers and agents, the ongoing housing supply shortage is likely to continue putting an upward pressure on prices. So far, that has been a very consistent belief. But let's check to see what some of the main banks predict for 2022. Starting off with RBC, the Royal Bank of Canada, who forecasts sales to go down by a staggering 19.8%. That is huge. And they believe that the home price forecast will go up by 3.3%. And here's what they had to say. Our view remains that deteriorating affordability arising from soaring prices or higher interest rates, or both, and easing pandemic restrictions will gradually cool demand in 2022. We expect extremely tight demand supply conditions will keep prices under intense upward pressure. In the near term, though, we see such pressure easing significantly by the second half of 2022 as markets achieve a better balance. And last up for the 2022 housing predictions is CIBC, who forecasts that these home sales will drop by 15% in 2022. So these are some of the major thought leaders and institutions with access to ample amounts of data to back up their claims. And they have published these recently. And they're pretty well all saying the same thing. And what I take away from this is, with a increase in demand of people wanting to buy homes and having access cash, there's a lot of people who haven't been going on trips, saving up more money, doing less. So now they have more money to possibly invest. And a lot of them are either thinking about investing in real estate or redoing their current homes. So a lot of money is going into the real estate industry in the last couple of years. So they predict that sales are going to be dropping in 2022, meaning there's going to be less units sold, but they do believe that the units that are selling are going to be selling for more. So we have a perfect bottleneck situation where people are nervous of selling their homes because they believe that they may not have anywhere to go. There's also the fact that people don't want other people in their homes. So that's another reason people currently don't want to sell. But here in New Brunswick, we have some of the most affordable real estate in all of the country. So people are driving here and they are so interested in buying. We have investors coming from Ontario and from BC, and people looking to actually be newcomers here that are selling homes in Ontario and BC, regular bungalows for $800,000 to $1.5 million, and having an excess of cash left over, coming to New Brunswick, paying $300,000 to $400,000 for something better than what they were living in before. They have more property, more money in the bank, and a better quality of life now because there's less traffic and more money in their pockets. So this is an absolutely excellent sign for anybody that is thinking of buying real estate. I know there's some folks out there that are kind of holding back, thinking, I'm just going to wait for the market to cool down, which may end up happening towards the end of this year, but it also may not. We may see things might go even crazier once things start to level out. We never know. If this is what's currently going on now, imagine what it's going to be like when the economy is fully back opened and everybody's back to business. So at the start of this video, I said that I had a solution if you are interested in living in either Quispamsis or St. John, New Brunswick. And what I'm talking about here is new construction, building new homes. I've been working with builders now for the past 2 years, and I have a great relationship with some of the best builders around here in St. John that own all kinds of land and are developers and builders. We've been putting home and land packages together for many clients. The new construction to me is a key solution to what everybody is talking about when they're saying that there is a shortage of chronic low inventory. So what we need to start exploring are different ways to get into a home. And what a better option than building new yourself, customizing. So if you're going to be paying $20, $30, $40, sometimes $100,000 over asking for a property that may or may not be perfectly suited to you, why not just go explore the idea of building your own and creating more inventory? And that's what we've been doing here in the last 2 years, is building land and home packages for clients, customizing them right from the blueprints to pouring the foundation, customizing it to suit your needs. And you get to pick the piece of land and there's no competition with other people. It's a much easier, relaxing process than going through the buyer's market right now and trying to find something when the inventory is so low. Talk to some real estate agents or even myself about your options on building. We are creating the inventory. We have multiple subdivisions available for all kinds of different price ranges, from $300,000 all the way up to $500,000 and $600,000 with beautiful water views. Listen, thank you very much for watching until the very end. I really appreciate it. I would be happy to talk to anybody about their new construction needs, how to go through the process, sending them some good websites that you can look up home plans, and I'll be doing more videos about the new construction process down the road, so stay tuned. If you want to see more about that and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button, and thank you all so much. The support means so much to me, so thank you very much. But wait, if you like this video, check out some of my other videos that are right here, and I'm watching you, so I think you should click one.